one thing I like about him, one thing I do like about him, he's selling it. He's selling it, and he's making good money, and he's entertaining. I like it.
Is he? And Floyd.
When betrayal, business, and boxing collide under one spotlight, chaos is guaranteed. Gervonta Tank Davis, the undefeated knockout king, is gearing up for war, not against just any YouTuber turned fighter, but against Jake Paul, the man who's flipped the entire sport on its head. Both have built empires outside the ring, but now pride, money, and legacy are all on the line as the world waits to see who walks away victorious when pure boxing meets viral fame.
You know Gervonta and Jake Paul are gonna fight too.
Are they?
Oh yeah, Jake's gonna kill him.
What? When is this?
Probably the end of the year.
I want to go to one. We gotta go to a fight together, guys.
You gotta come to my Brandwurst, Tennessee.
We're going to the one for...
Brandwurst, yep.
And now comes the biggest shock of all. Floyd Mayweather, Tank's former mentor, is officially training Jake Paul. Yeah, you heard that right. The same man who built Tank from the ground up, who discovered him, molded him, and crowned him the future of boxing, is now in the corner of the guy trying to knock him out. This isn't just a fight anymore. It's betrayal in 4K. For years, Floyd and Gervonta were inseparable, a mentor-protégé duo built on loyalty and ambition. But somewhere along the way, that bond cracked,
I remember
and now
first
it's about to
hearing
explode under the
an
brightest
issue
lights in
between
the
Floyd
sport.
and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore, and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you," you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, with that's what I was real. That's what I was told at the time. So
Tank started feeling trapped, controlled, boxed in, and tired of playing by Floyd's rules. So he walked away, cutting all ties with Mayweather Promotions. Since then, it's been nothing but cold silence and subtle jabs. But now that silence has turned into a master plan, Floyd Mayweather is officially training Jake Paul to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. And this time, it's deeply personal. What makes it even crazier is that Jake and Floyd had their own history of bad blood. Remember the gotcha hat incident? Jake snatched Floyd's hat in public, sparked chaos, and almost got himself choked out by security. Now, years later, the two are teaming up for one reason, to take down the very fighter Floyd once called family. But in the world of boxing, business always comes before ego. According to sources close to Jake, it was actually Mayweather who reached out first, approaching Jake's team weeks ago and pitching himself as the secret weapon to dismantle Tank Davis. And Jake? He didn't hesitate. Because really, who better to help you beat the man Mayweather once molded than Mayweather himself? It's poetic, it's petty, and it's pure boxing drama, the kind that turns fights into global events. Tank Davis was once the young prodigy under Floyd's wing, but now he's staring down a version of his own creation, trained by the very man who taught him everything he knows.
I gotta ask you, how real or what was to it with you and Tank actually being a thing? Was that something that was talked about?
Yeah, no, it was highly talked about and in negotiations and almost ready to make happen, but he has to do his rematch with Lamont and get that W, and then we'll be able to run it back. But me and Gervonta were scheduled to fight.
Let that sink in. Floyd Mayweather is using his insider knowledge of Tank's weaknesses to help Jake Paul knock him out. This isn't boxing, it's chess, and Floyd just made the boldest move on the board. But the question is, why? Why would Mayweather train the enemy? Simple, pride. Floyd's ego took a hit when Tank walked away. He didn't just leave quietly. He called Floyd out publicly, ignored his calls, and built his own empire without the man who created him. That kind of betrayal doesn't fade, it festers. And now, Mayweather's revenge isn't through words, it's through strategy. by building up Jake Paul to take down the very fighter he once called his protégé, did I?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Get the paperwork for this bum.
Get Al Hammond.
Absolutely. I don't need Al Hammond.
Let me call Al Hammond.
I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss.
One night. Got your hat. Got your hat. Got your hat. Chill.
Floyd took it personally. This isn't a business move, it's a statement. You think I'm just a promoter? Watch me build your downfall. He's flipped the script from mentor to mastermind, turning pride into plan and public shade into tactical revenge. When Floyd speaks, the sport listens, and now he's using every lesson, insight, and sleight from Tank's rise to try and engineer his collapse. Personal, brutal, and utterly calculated.
Tank Davis. He was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, you'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter. Years later, he was working with some people from our team because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a multi-millionaire.
This isn't just about business anymore, and it's not just about pride. This one's personal. Ryan Garcia, known for stirring the pot with his wild takes, might have actually lit a real fire this time. He claimed that Floyd Mayweather's own daughter, Yaya, was secretly involved with Gervonta, Tank Davis. At first, everyone laughed it off as another Ryan being Ryan moment, until Tank dropped a bombshell. He confirmed that Yaya had been messaging him nonstop, making the rumors suddenly feel a lot less like gossip and a lot more like fuel for a grudge. And if that's true, then Floyd's decision to train Jake Paul might not just be about business strategy. It could be pure, cold revenge.
Set you off because he was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him, and I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of this
deal. He don't know about that yet, but that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal.
Yeah.
Tank, don't cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come out.
Tank claimed Yaya was texting, chasing, and practically throwing herself at him, despite being a married woman with a child. That's when everything changed. Tank didn't just hint at it. He exposed the receipts, airing Floyd Mayweather's family drama for the entire world to see. It wasn't just a jab in the ring. It was a hit where it hurt most, dragging Floyd's personal life into the spotlight. Suddenly, this rivalry wasn't about titles or money anymore. It was about humiliation, revenge, and respect.
When I say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters. I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Brother, it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make good money.
And you already know, Floyd doesn't play when it comes to his image. Something that personal leaking out? There's no way he took that lightly. Jake Paul's training camp just went from serious to elite. He was already working with BJ Flores, but now Floyd's in there running full Mayweather gym-style sessions, slipping punches in the pocket, shoulder roll counters, rope drills. mental warfare, the whole package. And according to leaked clips, Floyd's not holding back. He's teaching Jake every tiny detail only he would know. How Tank drops his left after an uppercut, how he lunges when he smells blood. All those microscopic habits that only a former mentor could expose. As for Tank, he's furious. In a recent interview, he straight up called Floyd a hater. Because at this point, it's no longer just a fight. It's personal revenge dressed as a boxing match, and both men are out to prove a point the world won't forget.
Do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure.
Why after so much time? After, like, I guess, again, after what we think he helped you come into the game, he gave you the spotlight. Like, why would he try to diminish your career?
Cause at that time I don't wanna go too deep into it. Cause I don't wanna bring up but it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting.
Okay.
Kept hitting me on Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd and Floyd bugged.
Okay.
So that's what made that.
And you think that was the downfall of your career? I mean, y'all
No, it was a
relationship, not
downfall.
career.
Yeah,
Relationship.
it wasn't a downfall of my career. I mean, my our relationship, because it was more things that he was doing. Like
He scheduled a fight, I think.
Tank fired back hard, calling Floyd a hater and saying, "Don't even know me as a person." You could feel the frustration. This wasn't about fame or clout anymore. Tank wants to punish Jake Paul, not just to prove a point in the ring, but to send a message straight to Mayweather. The student doesn't need the master anymore. Meanwhile, Jake's leaning all the way into the chaos, confident, cocky, and louder than ever. But this time, with Floyd Mayweather in his corner, his swagger isn't just talk. It's backed by one of the greatest minds the sport has ever seen.
Oh my God, y'all gotta get in here and check this out. Ryan Garcia is spilling tea. In a recent interview, he claimed that Gervonta and Floyd Mayweather's falling out is due to a result of Gervonta smashing Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with Yaya Mayweather, she is currently 23 years old, and she actually shares a baby with NBA YoungBoy. Now, she typically does make headlines surrounding her behavior about NBA YoungBoy. I know she was going through some court cases involving her slicing a woman up over her baby daddy, but that is not what we are talking about here. Ryan Garcia is claiming that Gervonta and Yaya have some sort of relationship or some type of dealings in the past. I want to go ahead and just get into the clip here.
Gervonta, Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not even like, that's not something I'm exposing. Oh, wow. After somebody did that to my daughter,
I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Peace.
Jake Paul has already shocked the world, beating legends like Anderson Silva, outlasting Nate Diaz, and even holding his own against Tommy Fury. But now, with Floyd Mayweather in his corner, he's fighting like he truly belongs among the elite. And let's be honest, this fight is way bigger than boxing. It's a cultural spectacle. Reports say Netflix is circling the broadcast rights, and early pay-per-view projections are soaring past $50 million. Jake versus Tank isn't just another matchup. It's betrayal, legacy, ego, and violence all colliding under one spotlight. Fans aren't just watching a fight. They're witnessing a generational grudge match that could rewrite the sport's headlines forever.